Hello, folks. So, today is day 25. So, if we have a look at the skill queue, we are now currently learning hull upgrades. And what have we learned in the last few days? We learned light drone operation, and we learned some armor rigging over the past few days. So, we should have a look at the arbitrator, which will probably have a little bit more DPS than the last time. So if I put those radios... Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, because we're using the infiltrators. If we use the acolytes, we now have 103.8 DPS, but we still only have 144.9 DPS with the arbitrator. So that is unfortunate, but yeah. Hey Bill, welcome. So the last time I went to KLYN and we were able to get a total of about 20 million ISK, so the wallet is a bit better now, which I really like. And today I have a special plan. Because I'm a little bit tired of ratting like belts like I did the last time. And also I don't really want to do another exploration run into the wormholes just to not find anything. And since I found out that I need the, what it is called, security connections. This book here, security connections, will improve our loyalty point gain for all the agents we're doing. And to get this book, we need to do quests or like missions for some specific agents, because the Sisters of Eve don't have this book in their loyalty point store. Security connections. Yes. So, the plan for today is I definitely want to do some missions in my newly found arbitrator, probably in high sec, for one of the NPC factions. What do you say to this, Bill? Is that sounding interesting? Do you think that is a good plan? So let's look for the security agents. We have the Ministry of Internal Order. Which are all over the place. Or we could go with the Imperial Navy. Let's see. Where's the Imperial Navy? Oh, this is the Empire. Imperial Navy. Imperial Guard, Imperial Syndicate. Where's the Navy? Is it the Amar Navy? Is this one the faction we're searching for? Also, since we only are able to do level 1 missions, it is probably a good idea to just go for low sec missions instead and use a frigate. So we could do them in Beke. Maybe even the Emperor family. Or what else do we have here? Ministry of Internal Order. I know that a lot of those are in Anthem, and I really want to do a lot of missions. So I think the best would be to take the frigate, like our little Punisher we have down here, and fly to Anthem, and then start doing the missions there. So I will set the destination. I will also have a look at the material efficiency. So the cursor is still running. And for the dailies, which are here, this is perfect. And we need to manufacture an item. We can do that later. So let's see what kind of Punisher skins we have. We now have got the Biosecurity Responder. We got the Blood Raider skin from the Welsh boy. Shattered Paradigm. Holy hell, I really like this one. And the Sakura Shumyu also looks very flashy. I think I'll go with this one for today. And since it looks very interesting. So we have a lovely skin. We have some infrareds and radios. Maybe I do have another radio S. That would be interesting. Radio. No, I only have a radio M, not a radio S. So probably I should get another radio S. Maybe should get a blueprint for one of those. Is it possible to get it anywhere close? Radio S. Blueprint. We would be able to get one in Kuridi for 30,000 ISK. And what would we need to do it? We need pyrite, isogen, noxium, and sidrin. And it takes 5 minutes. That doesn't sound too bad for me. So I will first, before we go to Anthem, I will go to Kuridi with a shuttle and just really quick purchase one of those blueprints for the Radio S lens, which I want to use on my Punisher. And also in the meantime, let me see what we have for heat sinks. Heatsink. Yeah, we have one heatsink left. Nice. Because I really want to see if I can increase the DPS on my Punisher and decrease the repair amount. Because I don't think that I remember I needed the second armor repairer on the cursor, on the Punisher. So probably more DPS is the better option here. So, Bill, have you had a nice day today? Since we're doing some traveling, we now have a little bit of time for chatting. What have you done so far today? Were you active in EVE, or were you mostly doing real life stuff? So far, so good. Okay, so T-Dominus. And let's jump. Pretty. Oh. Ah, okay. I thought it's one of you guys, but actually it is a member of the Void Hounds. Thank you. Laundry and some PI in Eve. Ah, yeah, nice. I didn't do laundry today. I was like vacuuming the house and did something. Yeah, maybe did something in the house. Went on a walk multiple times with my dog. Stuff like that. Nothing special. So we are nearly in Kuridi now. And since we got a little more money to play with, we should be able to get the blueprint for the Radio S lens easily.
Docking request accepted.
So let's see. We want Radio S blueprint, and it's sold in the Imperial shipment storage, which we are. So let's purchase this one and take it back to Semela, and then we do one round of production. And maybe in the meantime I could do another daily just to get this completed. Let's see what else we have. We could scan 5 signatures. Maybe we'll find something. I don't think so, but we will get the daily with the destroy non-capsuleers. So I don't think it is required that we do that. I also take a look in the contracts. Maybe we have some more kind souls that have sent us some skins to use. So why not? Let's take a look in the contracts. But our contracts are empty. Okay. So no new toys to play with. But that's fine. I also just finished the written captain's log for episode 23 and currently working on the script for episode 24, but episode 24 was like a 4-hour banger stream, so it takes a little bit longer to process it. But very soon we will have episode 25 and episode 24 and episode 23 on YouTube for you to watch if you have missed it. Okay. So there you can see in the we just went through. Wait. There is a small security container which is called "Thank you, America. Thank you to the American people for your sincere support of the Ukraine." Should we take a look at what's inside just for fun? Why not? Let's just jump. Maybe I should have bookmarked the location. Okay, that was pretty stupid. Then I will jump at 100. Maybe that will be enough. And no, it is not, because it's on the other side. So I will do a bookmark here. Then I will warp to do this here.
Warp drive.
And then I will warp to the secure container and have a look inside. And I also want my safety to green, so I'm not accidentally getting a suspect timer
Warp drive.
when I open one of those again. So let's see. Here should be the secure container. And what's inside? It's nothing. Okay, so it's just an empty secure container. Fine. Fine with me. But we should always have a look. Okay, so then warp back and then back to Semela. And then we can start producing one of those radio S lenses that we need. We can also delete this bookmark now, since I'm no longer in need of it.
Warp drive active.
What episode are you currently at, Bill? Have you watched all the previous episodes? Or are you still trying to catch up?
Warp drive active.
I would think that because you're here, you're probably... You have caught up. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so very nice. Honestly, you're very determined to have gone through all this content.
Request accepted.
It was like hours and hours and hours of content. Okay, so here we are, back in Semela. Now let's start the production on a Radio S lens. Radio S. 4 minutes, that is fine. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for the Radio S lens, I can switch to the Punisher again, and I will exchange one of the armor repairers, which I will put inside my cargo, just is so if I need it, I can get it. And I will replace this one with another heatsink. So I have one heatsink left here. Oh, dang it. I can't. That's unfortunate. So I'm not able to use the heatsinks here. That is very unfortunate. Do I have the rigs for the capacitor? Small capacitor control circuit. Yes, I do have those rigs. How long would it take? 21 minutes to build one of those. The melted capacitor consoles. I only have 10 of those. So that would be like the most problematic for me. On the other hand, how much of those would I need to be cap stable? Let me see. So 1. No, I want to simulate. 1. So 1 rig would be enough to be cap stable with 1 armor repairer. I could get a multi-frequency. Multi-spectrum, not multi-frequency, multi-spectrum energized membrane. We have higher resistances. It's so nice to see someone that's not always perfect doing content. That's thank you, and also that's kind of a pun. Because on one hand you're saying that Yeah, my content is not that good because it's like not perfect. But on the other hand, you're giving me props for that my content is not perfect. But I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, so I could get one of those small capacitor control circuits. On the other hand, what else would be good here? Could I get a tracking enhancer, something like that? What would a tracking enhancer do for me? Enhances the range and improve the tracking speed of turrets. Okay, so this would be the right thing I need. And I could also fit it. So yeah, probably a tracking enhancer wouldn't be so bad. Well, I'm not anywhere near perfect. Makes me feel like I can still compete. Hey, man, I'm like nowhere near perfect in any case. I think I'm making so much mistakes here. But that's what I'm here for, right? I'm learning all there is about EVE and the different systems while playing. And I have you as the viewers able to give me suggestions and point me into the right direction. So yeah, I really enjoy this. Okay, so I need a tracking enhancer. Do I have a tracking enhancer blueprint? Let me see. Tracking enhancer. No, I don't have a tracking enhancer blueprint. But I have a compact tracking enhancer. So why not take this one? So exit the simulation and we will pick a tracking enhancer and put it down here. So, how long until my job has finished? We are already finished. Okay, nice. So now we can remove the infrared and we can replace it with a radio S. So now we are all done. So we have a total of 42 DPS with the radios, and we will have a total of 101 DPS with the multi-frequency lasers. But then we have only 8 kilometer range. And with the radio crystals, we have a total range of 24 kilometers. So that's why I think it's a good idea to go with that. Okay, so now again, our original goal was to go to Anthem, which we will do now. We might as well check, should we get a salvager? Maybe we should get a salvager. Let me see, do we have one? No, we don't have a salvager. So I would need to produce another salvager. Or I could rip one of the salvagers off my coercer and take it with me in my frigate, which is probably not the worst idea. So let's take one of the salvagers off. Let's go to the Punisher again. And salvager into the Punisher. Okay, so we're all set. Now let's go to Anthem. Oh, first we're going to Berda, Coridi. So those are all systems we know. These systems here I've never been to. So this is the first time for me going through those. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a look at EVE Gate Camp check. I think it was this side. Just to see if there is an ongoing gate camp. Okay. I want to go from Sibela to Anthem. And there is not an ongoing gate camp. So there could still be gankers waiting. But at least there is not an ongoing gate camp at the moment. Okay, since all those are different turrets, I'm not able to to use them all at once. That is kind of a bummer. And Caridian.
Warp drive active.
So these are the guys from the Void Hounds that are doing gate camps inside the system. I'm glad that my corporation has like a positive standing with those, because otherwise I'm not sure if I would be able to go through this system. So I would need to go a detour. But yeah, since my corporation has some standing with those, I am able to move through their gate camps. But this is like only my home, so it's like not really that that impacting, since I'm moving through so much systems. By the way, do I have pulse lasers or beam lasers? I'm using beam lasers at the moment. Look at the skin. It looks so beautiful with this orange light and this blue light at the back, and also orange and blue on the skin. Really like that. Oh, Vantish is the next one. There are still 2 people here.
Warp drive active.
But I think I'm fine to go through. Unfortunately, this is not directly what I'm going to do today. Is not it's not directly going towards one of our goals. Like, it's not for fitting our rigs, and it's also doing nothing for shipping up into battlecruiser. But it will help us in the long run, because my goal is to get the security connections skill book
Warp drive active.
to be able to get more loyalty points, and that will be able to help us in the future. Also, maybe there we have something else there that will benefit us in getting something good from the loyalty point store. Okay, so Naka, Rayar, 3 more jumps, and then we're fine.
Warp drive active.
Wasn't there a game? Anthem does ring some bell in my head, like way back in my head, that there was a game that came out somewhere in the past, like in the last 5 years, that was called Anthem. But I'm really not sure. What is their independent gaming commission? Interesting. What a nice label to put at a skin here. So here we are at... Oh, it's not Anthem, it's Anthem. I pronounced that totally wrong.
Active.
So, but now we're in the right system. So this is Anthem. So let's dock at the first station. I should see, we have multiple of those here. It was Imperial Navy, right? Which we were doing missions for. Or was it Ministry of Internal Order? It was Ministry of Internal Order which we were doing this missions for. Okay. So let's see if the Ministry of Internal Order has the security connections book. This will determine if we are able to do the missions for them or not. So let's take a look at the loyalty point store. We have the Amar drone specialization. Interesting. We have the Navy ships here, the Ogura Navy issue. We also have some implants that we're able to get here. Well, multilingual is not anything I'm good at, so you do a great job in my opinion. Thank you. Like, my English is not the best, but I think I'm doing all right in that case. Oh, look, there's the Harbinger Navy issue we were talking about yesterday. Okay. Here we have some faction guns, Imperial Navy lasers, and Imperial Navy coatings, Imperial Navy heat sinks. What else do we have here? Here are the lenses. Those are probably the most important to me. And what else? More implants. Holy hell. This loyalty point store is so big. Large beam laser specialization. Medium beam laser specialization. What is this? A nano heuristic clone mapper blueprint. What does this create? Unfortunately, I'm not able to click here, so I can't really get any information. Oh, okay, now we have it. Ah, dang it. This requires planetary interaction, which is not in our current range of possibilities. Okay, so there we have the security connections. So we need 15,000 loyalty points and 10 million ISK to purchase this security connections book. So this is the thing we will go after for here. So let's talk with the first mission agent here. We have 2 of those. So first mission is forbidden cloning. I do, though it is the most distressing nature. Recently, rumors have come to my attention that some scientist has taken it upon himself to attempt to clone a member of a noble Amar family. This heretic must not be allowed to go through with this blasphemous experiments. I need you to be the instrument of God's will in this matter. Destroy his facility completely. Let him answer to God for this for his actions. Okay. So, let's accept the first mission. And we have the second mission, which is called Fair Play to the Rescue, 1 out of 5. We're receiving a rather garbled transmission. We can't tell who it is from, but it's damnably close to a Navy distress call. I'm not certain, but I'm not going to be one of the ones sacked for not responding quickly to a call from our boys. Fly out to these coordinates and see what's going on. Take out any hostiles. Okay, we will also accept this one. Then, this time we will do it a little bit different. I first will drop off the salvager and the armor repairer in the station here, so we can pick it up later. but we will go to the other mission agents. We had Avyama and Care. So we know that these two here are in this station. So I will move to this here.
Warp drive
And I will
active.
try to accept all the missions possible in this system. And then I will do one mission at a time. I think this way we will be way faster in getting the loyalty points required, and we also will be very fast in unlocking level 2 missions, which will grant us even more loyalty points later.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so here we have the other 3 agents. So, first mission. Gone Berserk. Yes, I have something for you. We have reports of terrorists wreaking havoc in Anthem. Our convoys have been attacked, as well as some outlining outposts. They seem to be intent on causing as much damage as possible. I'd like you to take care of them as quickly as possible and be aware that they may not be all gathered together when you arrive. If so, you will be able to pick them off as they warp to the rendezvous point. Okay. What is the next mission? Flame of Peace, Heresy, 1 out of 4. The Theology Council has caught wind of a religious colony whose leaders are gathering followers on a remote station in this system. They apparently call themselves the Flame of Peace. Their outpost is in the heart of the Dead Space pocket, which is more than a little suspicious. The council wants to know what these people are up to out there. Of course, we cannot allow the slightest deviation from the practices and beliefs of the Holy Scripture. So you must determine if they are gathering a following for some strange new heresy. If you determine that they are indeed heretics, destroy them without mercy and bring back any evidence you can. That's kind of rash. So basically, they want us to perform a homicide on those. Threat from afar. A Minmatar terrorist belonging to the despicable organization calling themselves the Freedom Fighters managed to get by security and is approaching one of our slave compounds within this system. His goal is undoubtedly capture some of our slaves and release them onto the streets. Fortunately, we spotted him before he could finish his mission. I want you to go out there and destroy him. I'll upload the coordinates of his current location onto your neocom if you accept this mission. Okay. I will accept the mission, although I must admit that accepting this mission here is kinda sounding like we're not the good guys, but the bad guys instead. Because we want to promote slavery and basically prevent a slave from freeing his comrades. So let's go to the first encounter, which is just in this system here, which is the Flame of Peace Heresy, which was from the agent Armanat Hokaba. So here we are. I will investigate and see if there are any heretics around here. There's a cultist habitat. Should I destroy this? No. There are the heretics. So let's start destroying those. Since they're so close, I could just switch to multi-frequency crystals instead. Let's go closer and fly directly at them, as we have learned. And first one gone. Probably we only need one laser per thing here. I'm not sure if we even need to destroy the cultist habitat, or if we just should destroy those. Flame of Peace cultists. Those are only shuttles. Interesting. They are sending shuttles at me. Not shuttles. Corvettes, not shuttles. But that basically goes the same. I'm not able to hit them with the lasers? Okay, maybe. Ah, now we're hitting. Okay. So, now let's go full force on the habitat. Maybe we'll get one of those come out. Okay, there was a Dragoon just blinking on our D-scan, but it seems this Dragoon went to another location, so he's not going after us. So I will destroy... Oh, look! It looks like a Blood Raiders cathedral. We could disguise as a Blood Raider, since we got the Blood Raider skin last time. And we're shooting backwards, which is kind of funny. Come on, just a little bit more damage. And there's the Dragoon again. Okay, but here we have the encrypted data. So we have completed the mission goal for the first one. Now we will go for Gun Berserk. I will put back the radio crystals. So maybe we need them. We'll see. I plan on moving and shooting them from afar, since the past has shown me that going with the Punisher face first into a group of enemies is probably not the greatest idea. So here we are. Yeah. They are 32 kilometers away, so I'll just move a little bit closer. And then I will lock on those guys and take them elsewhere. 1, 2, 3. So let's go like this. And now we are able to shoot them. And since we're flying away from them... Ah, we're too fast. Okay, we will go directly at them. It's probably the better idea. Yeah. This way we should be easily able to kill them. So, first one. Oh, I totally forgot that I should have tried to salvage the wrecks in the last mission. Oh, they're repairing, it seems. So I'll use another laser to help me here. Oh, and I'm not using the combat view. So let's take those instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm not even using a second one. So now. And this one is down too. So now those here are probably the easiest to shoot. One, two. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Now I'm so close. It's probably not worth it using Radio S. So I should switch to the multi-frequency lasers instead. And just go at them directly. And there we go. So currently, we don't even need the armor repairer, since they're not doing that much damage to us. We'll see if that will change. I would make saves and jump back to salvage. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will do that after I have cleared out this pocket here. Because maybe there's something good that I want to loot. By the way, why I'm not able to hit this ship? Okay, now I'm able. Just was wondering. So this ship here. And the next one. And now this one here. I could use the multi-frequency lasers again. And this one is gone. Okay, so we have a bit more range now. So I will switch back to the radio crystals. Since we should be able to hit those. I'll also stop using the afterburner, since I don't want to get in range too quickly. I see. The problem with the Radio S crystals is they have a very, very high optimal range. So probably it's not the best idea to go closer, because I need to be at least 21 kilometers away to shoot them very good. So let's keep at range 20. Maybe that is helping me. Because otherwise I think that's not very efficient. So let's keep at range 20 kilometers. And try to snipe them. Maybe I'll just try to go towards another rack, so the racks are not all over the place. Okay, they're coming close, so now I need to switch lenses. Multi-frequency. And let's kill those. Oh, there's a Kikimora on my D-scan. Five. Let's see, 5. 3.8, 3.6. So we'll see if he comes closer, then I will warp away. But at the moment, it looks good. Or maybe the Kikimora is minding her own business. Now I should activate my my repairer probably. Okay, 5. Okay, so the Kikimora is no longer on my D-scan. I think a pulse laser would probably be better on the Punisher. No dying on my account. You mean on your watch? You're watching over me that I'm not dying? Yes. Nice. Okay, so I am able to hit those, but not very good. So if they come closer, so there's the Dragoon again. Then I will need to switch to multi-frequency. The switching back and forth is a little bit annoying, I must admit. But, yeah. On the other hand, I think that's the most efficient way. So, those are all. So we will do a salvage bookmark now. We will call it salvage. And 2019. So this was the time we left this. And the first one was the heresy. And I want to... Can I somehow get back to the mission site where I was originally? It says save location. I will try do a bookmark here. But it doesn't show up. Okay, so it's not really working. View details. Untrack. Track. This was the drop-off location. No, I think the last mission site is lost. Yeah, but I forgot to save the Rex on the last mission. So, I think I will do one round of completing all the different missions, and then I will do one round of salvaging afterwards. I think this way it's probably the most efficient. Since we want to get to level 2 missions as fast as possible, since they give substantially higher bounty payout, not bounty, loyalty point payouts. I need to destroy the laboratory and all the guards. Okay, let's try it again with the radio S crystals. Yes, and it breaks up the grind. Yes, that is a good call. So this way I should be able to kill all those and stay out of range, or stay inside my optimal range, so to say. Okay, this was the guards. Probably this is the laboratory. No, it's not. Lock target. Oh, this is the laboratory. Yeah, this one is probably done easier by destroying them directly. So let's save a location. Let's call it salvage. And 2023. Also, I should get the multi-frequency lasers. And this one. I can also load it like this. Probably this one is faster to do it like this. Okay, so there's the Atron now. Is that Atron going towards me? 4 AU. Oh look, there are more enemies coming in. Probably should move a bit, since otherwise I'm a sitting duck. But we finished the mission. Now we can just move directly at this last mercenary here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. All lasers shooting on him. And gone. Okay, so are those all missions? No, I don't. I think we still have one go, which is the fair play to the rescue and the threat from afar. Those are all in the neighboring system. So let's jump to the neighboring system and complete those, and then I'll go and start salvaging. Salvaging will probably take a little bit more time because I only have one salvager, which was a little bit stupid in hindsight. I could have just taken 4 salvagers instead. This would have been a little bit faster. But I'm so far away from Semela, like 9 jumps away. I don't really just want to jump back 9 jumps just to get the salvagers. So we have 1 freedom fighter and 1 Minmatar point. Okay. Since they are so far away this time... Ah, dang it. I wanted to do it like this. I will just move closer to that freedom fighter and use my long range lenses to try to hit him. 32 kilometers is still quite far. Let's try keep at range 20 kilometers. What the hell? He's shooting rockets at me? Didn't I say I wanted to be 20 kilometers away from this guy? Okay, and the missile battery. We also want to be 20 kilometers away. A little interesting thing I never have taken notice of is that the radio S laser beam lenses make that the laser is shooting a red laser. This is quite nice attention to detail. Because the multi-frequency lasers shoot like white lasers. Or a little bit green lasers. Okay, so we have finished this one. And now the last one, which is per play. I knew one of the few stupid... Oh, wait. Save location. And forgot it again. Dang it. I wanted to save the location. But fortunately, it was only one ship, so it's not that much salvage that got lost here. Okay, but this lone pirate wants to take on us. But we will just shoot him and kill him right away. So let's say salvage, and we have 2029. Okay, so now we will go back to Anthem. We won't go back to this station here. Oh, wait. Yeah, we will go back to the station because we want to complete all the missions. So we don't have those gates anymore and we can just jump directly to the bookmarks instead. Which is probably a better idea. It will save us some hassle. Let's also do one armor repair. Oh, look, some blood raiders. Dang it. I wanted to engage on them. Since they were just hanging out here. So, now let's dock in Anthem. And we will complete all the missions. And see... Oh, wait. There again. We have some Blood Raider wrecks. Those were at the gate, but I will definitely go back for them. I will put in the multi-frequency lasers. And I will go back to the Mozzet gate. Because I want to see what's inside the wrecks. Maybe there's something good for us. So, here we are. And there are the wrecks. So we will just go a little bit down. Those are all small wrecks, so probably nothing really valuable. But we'll still take a look at. So, in the first one there's only metal scraps. What's inside the second one? Okay, also metal scraps and a remote armor repairer. Nothing really of interest. And in the last and final rack, there is also nothing special. Okay, so we can go back to the base. and complete the mission.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so let's start the conversation and complete. So we have 76 loyalty points from this one. We have 87 loyalty points from this one. And those are in the other station. So I need to dock at the other station to complete those as well.
Drive active.
Maybe I should have taken the salvager, which was inside the station I just went off. So,
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Ministry of Internal Order Assembly Plant. So, let's complete all those missions. 151 loyalty points. 75 loyalty points and 67 loyalty points. We have 455 loyalty points for the Ministry of Internal Order already. And now I want to look at the interactions. We're just shy of getting to level 2 missions. So let's see, where are the level 2 missions for the Internal Order. The level 2 missions are 2 in our current system. And if we look in HiSec, nowhere near our current location. Okay, so probably level 2 missions we will also need to do in low sec, since high sec does not really offer any stations in our neighborhood. But that's not a problem. So let's see. I wanted to go to the other station, get my salvager, and start salvaging and looting all the different wrecks to just get some basic stuff from it. Unfortunately, there are no rogue drones, so only the Sisters of Eve missions have yielded me some rogue drones so far. And from the rogue drones, we were able to get some of those armor plates. No, not armor plates, but contaminated nanite compounds, which I need for the arbitrator, or the level 3 mission fitting,
Docking permission requested.
which will require me to have
Docking
the
permission requested.
rigs implanted on my fitting. So here we are. Here's the item hanger. Now I'll take one of those lasers off and I'll put a salvager. And I know I'm not able to turn it online, but I don't care because I just can take those offline. Maybe take 1, 2. Okay, only this, the third turret is the problem. So let's go back and we will start salvaging all the wrecks. So we have the first, which is here.
Drive active.
Ah, this is the salvager. Interesting. I just saw that this turret here looks different. So this is actually the salvager module. Cool. Those are the different types of beam lasers we have equipped. So let's start with the wrecks that are pretty close to us. First we want to loot them, and then we want to start salvaging them. Oh nice, we got pulse lasers. This is very nice. So let's salvage the first one. I will try to use pulse lasers if I get enough of those. Have we already completed the daily, by the way? Yes, we have completed the daily. Okay. So, next one. Here we have some cargo container, which I will try to get. Some standard S crystals. Okay. And we got some trip power circuits. Some dual modulated light energy beam. Maybe we have one of those already. Yes, so we could at least stack 2 of those. So we have one less slot to worry about. And there it goes. And let's salvage this rack. Only metal scraps. And we have 2 more racks which are quite close. Okay, nothing in this rack, it seems. Let's approach this one. Ah, come on. Again, a failed attempt. There's the Dragoon again. But I didn't saw any comet probes, so this is the only way he's able to get to us. So I don't really need to be worried. Oh look, interesting. Is this a salvage, like flying towards my ship? This part's here. Some metal scraps. Come on. Finally. Okay, so we have this one. Honestly, even if I would have gotten more salvagers, I don't think it would have really accelerated the speed. Because on one hand, I need to be in range of 5 kilometers, so I can't really salvage multiple wrecks at the same time. Yeah, so I guess taking just one salvager is probably not the worst thing here. Nice, we get some crystalline. I'm really keen on trying those this laser out, and also maybe the pulse laser. just to have something to shoot at the frigates. But since we're just about to start doing level 2 missions, I'm not really sure if I need the second armor repairer again. We will see how much damage will be incoming. So first we have this rack. Do you guys know what the EOM prefix stands for? Is this like a special faction in EVE? Because all those racks here have this EOM prefix on them. There we have completed. Now this one. Now we have a prime example where we could have benefited from having more than one salvagers. Oh, let's loot the rack. Some Scourge light missiles. What else do we have here? Okay, a cargo container. And your corpse call. No, my corpse tag is CRBB. It's like the suffix behind here. But I'm talking about the EOM prefix before the rack name. Those usually tell something about the origin of the rack. Like Serpentis, Blood Raiders, stuff like that. That's why I was thinking that EOM might be another faction, which I don't know yet. Custodian Eternal. I think this Mark guy here is probably, yeah, he also has the name in the Dragoon. Let's go for the next rack. Equilibrium of Mankind. Thank you. So it is like kind of a faction in EVE. So, mission small generic. Now we are in range. Okay, nothing dropped from the rack. Since it was already empty. I also want to stack here to see. Okay, we got some fried interfaces, we got some charred micros, some tripped wires. So yeah, I know it's tedious, but I think Mappa was right in the last stream that it's for me, although it's probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but I will get results, definitely, and it will be more consistent than just gambling with the relic sites. I should probably start doing some missions and salvage the wrecks to get the armor plates instead of hunting for relic sites all the time. Oh look, nice, we got another one of those meta version lasers. I would like to get some pulse lasers though. Because currently we're only using beam lasers. And I would like to see how much of a difference. I mean, I could simulate that, right? Could just throw away all the turrets, move to the next rack, and just put all of those pulse lasers in with multi-frequency, and then I can see how much difference this would do. Oh, I do less DPS? This is surprising. I thought I would do more DPS with the pulse lasers. But interestingly, I do less DPS than with the with the beam lasers. I thought that beam lasers were like the long-range versions and pulse lasers are like the short-range, more high-damage versions. But it seems that, at least for pulse lasers here, this doesn't apply. Okay, so let's start salvaging this rack. Only have a few racks left here. Lower meta. Ah, so the guns I'm using are like a higher meta level, and that's why it is showing that they are doing more damage. I see. I didn't really pay attention to what kind of meta level those modules were, but that's a good catch. Didn't thought about that. Okay, so now I have looted all the racks. Now I will just start salvaging all of those. So let's start with the one closest to me. Do you also like this specific soundtrack here, Bill? Or William? What should I call you, by the way? Would you like me to call you William, or would you like me to call you Bill? Bill is fine. Okay. Then I will call you Bill. Yeah, what I was about to say, I really like the soundtrack of Eve here. It sounds like singing whales. Like if you're underwater and you're basically hearing whale noises from afar. This is how I compare it. So unfortunately, all of those racks here won't yield any of the modules I need, because I don't think those will drop any armor plates. But on the other hand, I'm not really sure. I think those were like Amarian ships. That's why I think they should have gotten some armor plates, or they're using armor. But on the other hand, I only know that Blood Raider rats are dropping armor plates. So also one thing I could do is just farm Blood Raiders. Like also someone pointed out. I just should farm Blood Raiders in the neighboring systems and see if they drop any armor plates and contaminated nanite compounds. Yeah, I like the music. Oh yeah, nice. Now this specific track that is now playing, yeah, this is not really my favorite, but Eve has some really great music. And I really enjoy having it play in my background. And also this way I don't have to stress about some copyrighted music in the background. Because when I began with this journey, I was using music on my streams. And after I uploaded those, I realized, oh damn, some of those tracks were copyrighted that were playing in my playlist. And I can't really upload those because otherwise they will have my videos flagged or muted. So that's why I went with like in-game sound instead of actual music. So far, I'm not regretting this decision. I mean, how was it for you? You said you watched through all the different episodes I have on YouTube. So you heard with music, without music, and with in-game sound. So what is like the version you preferred the most? So let's go to the second salvage side.
Warp drive active.
Ah, yeah, we got the modal, and those is the modulated. We need the modulated one. This is the one that is doing the most damage. Yes, all is good, but Eve music is relaxing. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I also thought about. And I personally play Eve to relax and not to be stressed out. That's why I also like relaxing music in the background. So this is the first rack. Oh, we got some new standard lenses. Maybe I should start locking some more of those racks. Nuclear. By the way, Bill, are you able to follow the stream on a mobile phone, or are you watching from a PC? Mobile the whole time. Okay, that's great to hear. Because I had some guy in the past point out that he wasn't able to follow my stream from the mobile phone. And that's why I changed some settings, because I wasn't aware that this was a fact. And so great to hear that now people are able to follow from their mobile phone instead of their personal computers. Because I reduced the resolution, because I'm recording in basically 2K resolution, but I'm downscaling it to 1080p, so the stream is actually in 1080p. Because otherwise mobile phones are not able to handle 2K resolution somehow. I just realized that after I tried it out myself, that I was not able to access my own stream. Okay, so next rack. Almost finished here. Independent Gaming Commission. I really enjoy this label on my Punisher. By the way, what skins are there which I don't have yet? This one is also really cool. This black and red skin. Carmine Horizon is also not bad. What is this? Cordite Blossom? Okay. It's a Planets Hunter, Glacial Drift, Halcyon Dawn. This one is looking cool. You can't get the Abyssal Glory, sadly. Oh, really? It was only doing from doing those Abyss PvP thingies. Ah, okay, that's a pity. Oh, this skin looks cool. Holy hell. Sanguinary Savant. Sanguinary Savant. Okay, and by the way, hey Jihi, and welcome to the stream. Semitok, Toshmerkin. Okay, there are indeed very cool skins for the Punisher. So, Jihi, as you can see, we're not in KLYN anymore. So, what today's plan is, I'm going after some missions for the Imperial Navy, or not for the Imperial Navy, for the Ministry of Internal Order. And to get some not really a new ship. Hey Johnny, by the way, this is a Punisher. This was my first frigate. If you have followed the already published episodes on YouTube, this was actually the second ship that I owned. I started with the Corvette, and then I got this as my first frigate. And then from the Punisher, I went for the Coercer. And after the Coercer, I went for the Arbitrator. So this was like my progression. So, but this is a small and nimble ship. And I used this one for like doing low-level mission sites in low sec. Because I would be at much higher risk if I would bring my Arbitrator here, which costs so much resources to craft. So I'm better off using a smaller ship, which is easier to replace if it gets blown up. And yeah, and originally this ship looks like this. So this is like the original look of the ship. But because of the kind souls that gifted me some skins for my ships, I am able to use this skin here, which I currently really enjoy. So, I think I only have one salvage site open, so I can remove both of those bookmarks here. And I have only one salvage site in the neighboring system, and then I can start doing some missions again. And I also want to see if I can replace one of those beam lasers here with the other beam laser, maybe we're able to improve our DPS a little bit more, since those are the Meta 4 versions. Oh look, there are indeed some Blood Raiders, but I haven't got all my lasers, so probably now is not a good time to engage on them. So here's the last bookmark, which should be only one wreck. Also, what I have decided on, since I have done relic sites in wormholes, I have done relic sites in Losec, in Tashmerkan, or I've searched for relic sites, I should better phrase it, and I also went to Stain, didn't found any relic sites, but found my first death. So I think it's enough gambling, and I will focus on doing missions and salvaging the wrecks. Although it's much slower, I know that. It won't be the most efficient way to do it. But I just want a consistent way to get a few of those from time to time. So I finally am able to get some rigs on my arbitrator. So that's why I took a salvager with me to be able to salvage the wrecks after I have killed them for the missions. So let's dock back at the station.
Warp drive active.
And reassemble all my weapons. So, Jihi and also Johnny, how is it doing? How was your day? Anything special that happened for you today?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested.
So, here's all the loot. Maybe I shouldn't drop the Radio S lenses. Should keep those. Nah, trying to get to a good fit for my mission ship, but everything is crazy expensive. What is your mission ship? Like, I'm not that good in the game and still quite noobish, but oh, Apocalypse. Oh, unfortunately, then I won't be able to help you at all, because I've never fitted a battleship. I have no clue how to fit a battleship. So, small focused anode. I want to see, the best one is the small focused modulated and the false focused anode. So I should probably try to replace any focal and modal beam lasers that I have. So I have one anode, one modulated, one anode, and the last one was a focal. And now I have a modulated. So I could get this one in. And now I should be able to group those weapons. Let's see after we undock. But first, I want to accept some more missions. So we have Fair Play, More Bark, 2 out of 5. Because he's complaining about pirates that match the description you provided me. We routinely making mining operations to make some easy ISK in high-sec areas. It's fairly reliable, with the only real risk being rats from the bigger pirate factions. Most Capsuleer pirates immediately get the boot by Concord. This one pirate seems to be affiliated with neither, and is being an enormous pain for our miners. We can't let this kind of behavior continue. Take that pirate out. Okay. What else have we got here? Threat from afar. I think we already had this, but okay. We'll accept threat from afar again. And then we have another 2 of those mission agents here. No, another 3 in the other station. Level 1 mission agents. Probably this one here.
Warp drive active.
Oh look, there's a bastard. What is a bastard? Oh, it's a Tech 2 transport ship. Oh, no chance for me. Since I don't have any warp disruptors on me. And also only I need my mid slot for a cap battery. Oh, but I just realized I've got a
Docking request accepted.
meta version of this cap battery. Maybe I'm able to improve this one. Let's see how much of a difference this would make. So currently we have 2 minutes and 28 seconds with the small cap battery Tech 1. And if I replace this one with a PB acid, it's 2 minutes and 84 seconds. So it's a little bit more. So yeah, we could definitely replace it. So, first mission. Eliminate the pirate campers. I have a job for someone of your caliber. There's a hidden stargate in Dradimin that is frequented by pilots of the Amar Empire. It so happens that a gang of vagabonds belonging to the Sunshine Nation, yes, Sunshine Nation, guys, we need Sunshine salvage. Maybe this is the time for us. Have set up a camp near the Stargate in the hopes of catching easy prey traveling via the gate. In other words, they will attack any passerby who aren't part of that terrorist organization. We've considered sending in the military, but I'm afraid the pirates might make a quick getaway should they discover who's after them. I'd like you to go there and waste them once they attack you. When you've destroyed them, return to me for your reward. Okay, we will accept. We, of course, want to go after the Sunshine Nation. What's next? Flame of Peace. Scriptures 2 out of 4. We cannot crack this inscription on these odd data crystals you've discovered, but the contents appear to be some kind of heretical religious text. Of course, there's only one true religion, so this upstart cult must be stamped out of wherever they can be found. However, now that you've destroyed that nest, we need to look for more until these vermin are eradicated. Deliver the data crystals to the Theologic Council Chief Cryptographer at Mozidit 8, Ministry of Internal Order Logistics Support. He has an incredible talent for this sort of thing, and we hope that he can wreck this encryption. Perhaps the data inside will offer some clues about his cult's plans and locations. Of course, we will accept. And the last and final mission. Break their will. Here's a mission suited for someone of your caliber. We've discovered a small repair station in Mozidit. By itself, this station is no issue, but when our patrols scanned the site, they detected pirates in the area. This particular repair station is owned by a local mercenary gang that allows felonious individuals to dock there. And they are therefore aiding and abetting known criminals. I would like you to do us all a favor and remove this repair station from existence. It's not registered in the government's official database, and it's being used to break the law. And this is all the information I need to authorize decisive action against it. It may be guarded, so be careful. Okay. This is against the Blood Raiders. So, let's see. We have accepted all the missions. We will drop the Salvager here. Or should we take it with us? Yeah, come on. We will take it with us. So, we can just change our gears. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All missions are in either Mozidit or in Dijmame. Dijmame. Don't know how to pronounce this. So what else? What will we do first? Let's go to Dijmame first. And here we can see, now we have 2 dual modulated energy beams, and we have 1 particle stream, 1 focused anode particle stream, and 1 dual anode, dual light particle stream. So we only need to handle 3 weapon slots now, which is an improvement from the previous 4. So, let's first go back. Ah, stupid miner. Why you don't learn to fly a real ship? I'm afraid I need to tell you that I'm not a miner because I'm using lasers, but those are not for breaking asteroids, but instead for breaking ships. So let us engage on this pirate. Come on. Coming closer. I will keep at range 20. Now we can start shooting. So here are our lasers. And the mercenary should be dead any moment. Oh, he's shooting missiles at us. And there he goes. Okay, so let's save the wreck location. I will now just call it L for loot and 2115. Okay, so next mission. Okay, this will take us back to Anthem. We don't want to do that. Threat from afar. Let's go to this. He's blowing up a mining ship when you land. Ah, but wasn't that a hauler? He was shooting a Imperial hauler, not a mining ship. So here's the Freedom Fighter, which we will also take care of. Keep at range 20 kilometers. We need to be in 29 meters. Now we should be able, and now we should be able to hit him. I will engage on this point defense battery because I think that I need to destroy this one as well, and I will use it. I will do it with multi-frequency lasers because it will be much faster to do it. And now you can see it when I shoot this battery. that the colors of my lasers will be different. Here. You see? Now we're shooting white lasers. And okay. We just flew right through this. Save the location. L2117. And let's see. Eliminate pirate campers. This one will be the next mission. So, those should be the sensors. So great that we have already the multi-frequency lasers. That means we will take care of those in no time. And here we go. So, these are all the Sanchas. L2119. Okay, and now we have 2 missions in Mozidit. So we finished all the missions that there are in Digimame, and now we will go to Mozidit and finish the rest. And I think after this round we will be able to do level 2 missions. And then I want to try if the Punisher is able to do the level 2 missions as well, or if I will need my Coercer to do the level 2 missions. So here is Mozidit. Okay, so we need to hand in the encryption data. So we did this, so we can undock again. So this was basically just a fly here and drop specific item. And now we only have one remaining mission, which is called Break Their Will. Let's view the details. Oh, it was a repair station that was used by pirates. So I need to destroy the repair station. So let's approach it and also look at the repair station. So this one is our target here. So we need to destroy this one. And probably there will be pirates that suddenly will appear once we will start shooting this repair station. So 20, 19, 18. Getting closer and closer. And now we're able. And there are the enemies. So it is a trap. But they are so far away. We'll just focus on killing this. And then... But I do want the salvage, so we will go and kill all of those ships. We probably will use the radio crystals, though, since they are so far away. Okay. This one is taken care of. Let's take this one. Yeah, why not approach the defense batteries? Since they are missile batteries, we don't really care. On the other hand, we also don't really need to care about the missile batteries, since once I complete the mission, they will probably be gone. So we can just ignore them. And there should go the mercenary fighter. Now we have the worshipper. Go towards this one. This is a little bit too close for me to shoot it. Now we should be able to hit him better the further we are from him. All those, unfortunately, are coming quite close. It's pretty hard for me to hit them with this lens, these lenses, so probably will need to switch multi-frequency again. Yeah, look at how we're deleting them now. Basically one shot. Okay, so we have cleaned out all of those. Let's save location. L21 and 25. So those are all the missions. Now we will go back to Anthem and complete the missions. And then we'll come back and salvage and see what else we have got here. There's something about missions in Eve that I really enjoy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the chilling factor. Maybe it's because you're actually completing a goal. But there's something that I like about missions, or that I prefer about missions instead of doing belt ratting. Although belt ratting is also not a bad moneymaker. So, we have completed the missions against the Blood Raiders. Let's complete this one. We have completed this one against the Sanchas. We have completed this one in Dijamame, and we have completed this one. So we have around 800 loyalty points. So let's refit our Punisher with the Savager again, and probably we need to offline one of our turrets. This one here. 14,200 more to go. Yeah, exactly. But I think we will be much faster once we have reached level 2 missions. Because if you see here, one level 2 mission gives 622 loyalty points. So if we do this one, we'll be probably a lot faster. Okay, so we have to go to Dijamame and we have to go to Mozidit. Let's go to Dijamame first.
Warp drive active.
Oh wait, I'm so stupid. Let's ungroup and put offline one of those and put offline this one. Oh. Put online. Now it worked. Okay. I still want one lasers just to be able to defend myself. So I will put one laser online. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. Okay, my capacitor is too low at the moment. That's unfortunate.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, then maybe we will just have to go without weapons for the moment. So, okay, this is only 2 racks. So we have this and this. It should be done very quickly. I'm really interested in the Sancha racks. I hope that those will provide me some armor plates. Or not armor plates, but contaminated nanite compounds. I mean, I would also like to get some armor plates, but because of a very strange occasion in the last stream, I found a floating secure container which had armor plates in it. So we have some as a backup if we don't find any more. So let's see. This one is the second rack. I will loot this one here. Okay, there's a prototype gun and something else. I could align to the next side. So as soon as this one is successful, I can just jump. Come on. And there we go. And jump.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so that's only a Minmatar rack. But we will still take it. got some Minmatar Freedom insignia. And also we made about 1 million ISK on the side. Not bad for basically not focusing on making ISK.
Active.
Oh, nice. No. Ah, dang it. It's contaminated Lawrence fluid. I just was happy for a moment because I thought it's contaminated nanite compound. But look, we got an armor plate, which is very nice. And now we have Sancha Rex. I have high hopes for those, since they could probably give me the salvage I need. So let's hope for the best and pray to the RNG gods of Eve that they will provide me with the salvage I need. Okay, first wreck. What have we got here? Nothing. Second wreck. Unfortunately, those are only small wrecks, so we're not really getting much salvage. But it's better than nothing. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got from here. Also nothing, it seems. Maybe some metal scraps. But at least not another armor plate, and also no ripped power circuit. Man, that sucks. I had so high hopes for the Sancha racks here. Give me some good salvage, but unfortunately, those haven't been giving me anything so far. I also can remove the bookmarks for the first two. And this one is the side I'm at, so I can just remove that as well. And I also can start to move towards this location. We get some burned logic circuits, so not the salvage I need, but better than nothing. Oh, interesting. What is defective current pump? Haven't seen this one. What is this used for? It is used for energy turret rigs. Interesting. So if we need energy turret rigs, we now found one component for getting this. Effective current pump. Okay. Yeah. Burst arrator, collision accelerator, discharge elutrition, locus coordinator, metastasis adjuster. So those are the different rigs together with the administration units that use 2 defective current pump per rig. So I need 1 more of those to be able to produce 1 of those. So unfortunately, no armor plates here and also no contaminated nanite compounds. But we will try and search the other salvage sites we have bookmarked. So let's see what we are able to get there. Oh, it's only 1, so
Warp drive
probably
activated.
not much Rex. But at least we got 1 armor plate. Oh, there are quite a few rigs, honestly. So let's salvage this one. And those are blood raiders, so they could also drop armor plates and contaminated nanite compounds. Only metal scraps. But we won't lose the hope. Okay, so not in the 5-kilometer radius. Now we are. But unfortunately, the wrecks are pretty far away from each other. That's the shame that we're not able to build a mobile tractor unit. This would help us so much. But unfortunately, we would need resources we don't have. Maybe in the future. I think if we're ever able to get to Omega, this will make such a major difference in the capabilities of what we're going to be able to. So, what we have here? Those are mercenaries, so those are not the blood raiders. But those could still drop something. But probably the armor plates and the contaminated nanite compounds are only found in the blood raiders. Racks. But Bill, as you said, it will probably take us some time until we are able to afford the security connections skill book. This won't be very fast. Okay. RP follower. Right interface circuits. Okay. Still not the stuff we need. Why is it taking so long to complete this? Now, finally. And 1 armor plate. Nice. We got 1 armor plate. How many of those do we need? Nano pump. We need 2 of those. So a total of 20, 30, 36 of those armor plates we need. And we need 11 more contaminated nanite compounds. And then we have enough for the... Oh no. Oh yeah. Ah, we need more. Okay. So we need 36 armor plates. And we need 24 contaminated nanite compounds to be able to produce the missing rigs for the arbitrator. So let's salvage this wreck. We have 3 Blood Raider wrecks and 2 more generic mercenary wrecks to go to. Unfortunately, only some chart micros. We'll take it. And we will focus on the Corpi Blood Raider Rex. Should be in range any moment. No. Next one. Oh, nice. No. I just thought we got another armor plate. But we got melted capacitor console. So here's another one of those Blood Raider wrecks. And no. Not another armor plate, unfortunately. And also not a single contaminated nanite compound so far. But we know that we were able to get those from the rogue drones the last time we did missions for the Sisters of Eve. So let's go to the last Blood Raiders wreck. Oh, come on. And what have we got? Chart micro. Unfortunate. Okay, so only 1 mercenary. Which probably won't give us the salvage that we need. But he still has some loot for us to take. At least I want to do at least 1 level 2 mission, just to see. And then it's already late, and I probably will go to bed after that. But I still want to do at least 1 level 2 mission, just to see if I'm able to do it. And probably I won't be flying back to Simela. I will start in this system the next time. So let's go back to Stargate Anthem.
Warp drive active.
Oh, look. There are Blood Raiders, but we haven't got any weapons at the moment. Very unfortunate. Let's dock in this station here.
Warp drive active.
And I think it's very due I should do some transporting off stream. Because I have so much stuff lying in all those different locations that I should gather it from and bring it back to my home. Okay, so I think this is the wrong station. But it is the station where all of my stuff is, right? Particle stream. So first of all, I should stop using those, activate all of those lasers again. And it was a dual node light. Was this one? Dual modulated, small focused. Dual modulated. I think it was a small focus, right? Small focused. No. Okay, it seems it wasn't a small focus. Then maybe it was a dual light. So this one here. Let's simulate which of those has like the best DPS. So we have the light focal. This one has 102 DPS. Then we have the where the hell is it? Okay, the focal has... I have already put it into. So, and with this one we have 105. Okay, so the dual anode light particle stream has more DPS, which is good. So we can just use this multi-frequency lens. Okay, now we have got a level 2 security mission offered. It wasn't this one though. It was a one with 622 loyalty points. So probably the other station. Let's go to the other station. It was this one here.
Docking permission requested.
No.
Docking request accepted.
I don't want to dock. Stop docking. Dang it. Here, Amur and Aviam are in one station. And I need to go to the other one. This one here.
Warp drive active. permission requested.
Hey.
Docking request accepted.
So, here we are. Level 2 mission. 622 loyalty points, exactly. It's in Hangont. Ilara Virel. Good. I have a job that's probably outside your normal scope. This one is humanitarian. A pandemic has broken out on a planet in Hangont, in the Hangont system. Unfortunately, a cure was already developed and mass-produced. The contagion originated on another planet. Nearby, you'll see, so the other people of Hangont already have experience in dealing with this particular disease. The Sisters of Eve sent a medical drone with the vaccine on board down to the planet, but some degenerate pirates have intercepted the craft, disabled it, and are now trying to demand a ransom for its release. The sisters say that if the drone is destroyed, it could be days before we can mass produce more vaccine. Something about being unable to accelerate the bacterial cultivation. A few more days with this disease uncontrolled could mean everything. We must recapture the drone. We're depending on you here, Ilara. Once you have secured the drone, they can deploy repair teams and send it back on its way. Okay, then let's go to the system of Hangont. I will also try to get the armor repairer, the second one, at least with me, so if need arises, I'm able to use it. And then we need to go to Hangont and do the level 2 mission there.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so here we are again. Item hanger, small armor repairer inside the Punisher. And we're off.
Warp drive active.
Okay, and now the last jump to Hangont.
Active.
Okay, so we arrived at our mission location.
Warp drive active.
Now we will see if our little Punisher is able to complete a level 2 mission for the Ministry of Internal Order, which will give us a hefty amount of 622 loyalty points just for this mission.
Warp drive active.
So here's the medical drone. And here are the pirates. Okay. Since they are away from me, I will try to snipe them. But since they're using missiles, it's really... Okay, they're not all using missiles. It seems there are also some of those which are using... Okay, I need to use multi-frequency now, since there's too close now. So now we will see if I'm able to repair against the damage. Okay, this does not look like it. Yeah, this does definitely not look like it. Like we're able to do this. So we will warp off. But we will come back. Unfortunately, there are no stations in this system. So I'm not really able to get my second armor repairer. And the problem, you saw there are a hell of a lot of cruisers. So this will be hard. So I need to jump back to Dradimin. Get the second armor repairer assembled. And then warp back to the mission site. And hope that I'm able to get it. Okay, let's dock here real quick. I will also get some insurance. So if our ship blows up, we will at least be able to replace some parts of it. Or we will get some money from the insurance company. And then we will try to do level 2 mission.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So let's see. We will drop the tracking enhancer again, and we will get the second armor repairer. So with all the modules running, we have a total of 43 seconds before our cap runs out. We could enlarge it just a little bit. We should have another multi-frequency for this one here. If we would replace this cap battery with this one here. Okay, no, this doesn't make any difference. Okay, so let's try and see. Oh, wait. I wanted to insure my ship. I forgot that. Definitely wanted to be doing that.
Docking permission requested.
4 seconds.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And no. Okay, so ship insurance. From date to date. And we want the platinum. It is already insured. Okay, then we don't need to insure it again. I wasn't aware that it was already insured. So now we go back to the system of Hangond. And we will also try to stay away and use radio crystals to snipe some of those ships if they try engage on us. So we're only left with the wait a second. There is a player here, which is also kind of new. I just saw him pretty close to this station somewhere. Let's get back to the multi-frequency. I know this is totally not what I was planning on doing, but I'm trying to find this guy and see. Maybe this venture with some Tech 2 modules could help me. So, let's decrease the angle. Okay, so he's somewhere around here. Probably is inside of one of those asteroid belts, right? So, let's go down. We will go to the smallest angle possible. And we will also look for this one. He's not here. He's not here. He's also not here. 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 And he's here. Okay. So we have found him. Let's overheat our lasers. And there we have it. So we will go directly at him. We will also overheat our... Oh, damn. There he warped away. Ah, that's the problem when you don't have any disruptor modules. Okay. That was a funny little side quest, but we failed.
Active.
So now let's try the mission again. But since they are using missiles mostly, and it doesn't really matter if we're close or not, probably it's not a bad idea to go real close and use the maximum amount of our DPS right in their face. So, wish me luck, guys. We'll see if we're able to get this. Oh, there's so many cruisers and so many frigates. So I will try to get this mercenary commander here, since this one is the first on my route. Oh, getting a little bit closer. Okay, so here is it. Now, full force. Let's see. Okay, so now we need to use the armor repairers. So currently at the moment it seems we're able to sustain. Okay, now we go for the next one. We need to look a bit on our cap, so I will try to stop using the afterburner to save a little bit on cap. But if we're taking too much damage, and I will need to stop. Okay, yeah. Just one more cycle. But at the moment, it looks like we should be able to do this. Oh hell, this was a little bit too much. Come on. Okay, we got 2 cruisers. Now I will warp off, replenish my cap, and then return. But this could work. Okay.
Drive active.
Let's warp back. Stop using the armor repairer so the cap can replenish. I also tried to make a safe spot while I was jumping away, so I can retreat on grid. Not sure if this is working, but we'll try. Okay, it didn't work. So that was very stupid. So let's try the radio crystals now, since we have some frigates just here at 24 kilometers. Hey!
Has raided you with 14 viewers.
Welcome, raiders. Thank you. So, we are currently trying to do a level 2 mission with a Punisher. And it's not looking so good. So, we need to go back and forth and jump out of the side and come back. But wish me luck, so maybe we're able to do it. Let's change to multi-frequency, since this one is quite close. Ouch. That really hurt. I think I need my second armor repairer real soon. Oh hell, this was quite a bit of damage. Let's use the second armor repairer now. So, Oefidan, thank you for raiding again. I will give you a shout out if I'm not dying. I need to warp out. Come on, please. Oh, fuck. But I made it. Holy shit. I made it. Gee, sorry. Yeah. Sorry that I'm freaking you out with this. No problem, bro. Was doing some Elden Ring. Push-ups for every death cumulative ended up with 34 push-ups. So I feel the hench hitting already. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Elden Ring is also one game I really need to try in the future because I've never played any Souls game so far, and I heard that Elden Ring is a good game to get your feet dirty in this kind of genre. So let's try. Really good to learn in. Much more accessible in terms of fluent. Others can feel a bit clunkier. Or Bloodborne is another decent one too. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I will need to try this in the future. At the moment, I'm doing like a playthrough, which is a little bit different from the normal EVE playthrough that you probably are used to. I'm not using the player market. I'm not using. I'm not purchasing or selling anything to players, and I'm basically trying to build anything myself or loot it from wrecks. So, like a kind of an Ironman playstyle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5 cruisers on the grid. So let's go with this one here next. Getting closer, and then now we'll able to shoot him. Anyways, I got a raid and run, man. Work in 6 hours and my arms are gotta hurt. Oh yeah, don't talk to me about EVE. I stream, but I technically don't know how to play properly. I kind of know on what's just sitting in an ESS and getting clapped, or just set in Jita whilst I spin around in my chair. Have a wicked bro. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night. See ya. So, yeah, we're currently doing level 2 missions or level 1 missions to get some loyalty points for the Ministry of Internal Order, because I want to get the skill book for security connections, which is only sold by loyalty point agents. So the only way I think that there is for me to get this skill book is to do missions for different organizations. So that is why you see me doing some missions here. Normally, I'm also doing some ratting in Nullsec. I will go on exploration hunts for getting some relics. We're still missing relics for our arbitrator. We started with a Corvette in January, and we built ourselves up slowly, and we finally hit the Corvette, the cruiser, the arbitrator in March. So that was the final moment I was able to get it. And now, as you can see on the top of the screen, our current goal, since we were able to finally build a cruiser, is to build a battle cruiser. And the ship of our choice, since we're going the Amarian route here, is going to be in Harbinger. So that is what we're working towards. Now this one. Okay, so only 3 more cruisers are left. And then we... Why was there warping sound? Interesting. 3 more cruisers and then we're ready with the mission. So thank you for raiding you all, but I think after this mission I'm probably going to bed since I need to work tomorrow as well. Not at 6, but at 9. But because I have 2 kids and they need to get ready for school, I will also need to get up a little bit earlier. But I just wanted to finish this level 2 mission. So if you're interested in the journey of Elara Virel and her vision and her determination to go towards her goals, then yeah, I welcome you here, and I usually stream on weekends at 8 p.m. UTC, sometimes 7 p.m., 7:30. Like always, it's between 7 and 8 p.m. UTC. Okay, so 2 more. But we will also go and salvage all the wrecks here. I would be stupid to let all this salvage go to waste. So I'll make a bookmark here, which I call 2219, so I know how long this salvage has been in space. Jihi, have a good night. Yeah. You're busy in Eve. Okay, I understand. What ship are you flying? Because you said you're flying a very expensive ship. A Dread. Ah, okay, so a Dread. Wait. What was Dread again? It's like the smallest capital ship that there is in the game, right? A Dreadnought. Yeah, sorta. Okay. Yeah, I might have seen... if you don't count Orcas. Orcas are the supporting ships, right? For the miners. Oh, and only 1 cruiser. Yeah, I've seen an Orca in an asteroid belt in a high-sec system, and I wondered what it was. Okay. Last and final cruiser, and then we can finally start salvaging and looting all this stuff. Oh look, I can complete this mission already. Complete remotely. Okay. So here we go. Now we have 1,400 loyalty points. Oh, mercenary lieutenant. Okay, so we have finished. Now I need to go back to my original system
Drive active.
and get my salvager. So I'm able to salvage all these wrecks. In hindsight, it would have been smarter to take the salvager with me. Elder Blood Follower. Okay. I don't know what kind of ship this is, but we will shoot it. Oh. Oh, look, he's slowing me down. I don't know if this is like a special kind of ship. But he's dying too quickly for that. So, here we are. Let's see. We got a M51 Benefactor Compact Shield Charger. Maybe we're able to use this in the future. So, first, we will get back to Anthem. We'll take the salvager, and then we'll go back to the mission site and salvage the wrecks. So, here we are back in Anthem. Because we need some very specific salvage components to be able to produce some rigs for a ship that I'm flying. But unfortunately, we haven't been able to get any of those components yet. So let's put this one offline. Let's put it inside the cargo. Or not. And let's put the salvager in. And let's put this one offline. Okay, so. So. Now I'm able... Ah, dang it. I should get rid of all the modules which I don't need. Because since we killed some cruisers, their modules will probably take a bit of space. And I also want to repair the heat damage that I have. I will also remove the lenses. So now we're fully empty. And now I will go to the site, which was in Dradimin, and then from there we went to Hangot. And I did the same mistake again, where I forgot to put online my salvager. I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go to Hangond.
Overdrive active.
So let's see if we can get anything good from all the wrecks that we've been killing there. And here's the bookmark.
Overdrive active.
So, and here are all of our wrecks. So we will start with these ones here, since they are the closest. Maybe move a little bit closer to this one. And then a little bit closer to this one. Okay, it's not really possible. I thought I could stay between those so I could salvage both this wreck and the other one, because I only have 5 kilometer range on my salvager. But it is what it is, so let's loot all the stuff here. And then we go for the next one. Ah, dang it. Not the stuff that we want. Next one is this. Oh look, there we got some modules. We got a processor, a service scanner, and a signal amplifier. So that were quite some modules. Valkyrie. I'm afraid that our space, our cargo capacity won't be enough. So I probably will need to move to the neighboring system, drop off all the loot there, and go back here to get the rest. But we'll see. I still have hopes that we're able to get all of the loot. Oh, interesting. A rocket launcher. Now we should be in range. So now it's only 6 more racks, and I hope that will be enough. So we got some carbide turrets and a drone. And those are the medium racks, so also these are small racks and these are medium racks. Eight, 6, now we are in range. Well, that was fast. And this one. Oh nice, we got a medium compact battery. Now it's only 2 more medium racks and then we only have small racks left. So if there's not a lot of modules, this looks like we probably need 2 trips. And there goes the wreck. What have we here? Yeah, this will be too much. Okay, so I'll make a bookmark I can call loot, and I will just jump to the neighboring system and drop off all the stuff I have in my cargo, and then come here and get the remaining ones. That is the downside when I'm using such a small ship like a freaking Punisher here. So I don't really have much cargo capacity.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so let's drop all the loot here. And get back to work. Stargates, hang on. Also, what services are here in this system? Lone Bay, Market, Militia Office, Reprocessing Plant, and processing. Okay, so no research and no factory. Because I quite like the location of this system. But unfortunately, it has no factory and no research. That makes it kinda unusable for me to use it use as a base. Okay. So here we are. Let's salvage the last remaining 3 rigs. Wrecks, not wrecks. So here. And this one. Now it's only small wrecks. But we have some prototype Arbalist Rapid Light Missile Launcher, which is the Meta 4 variant. So the highest damage possible for a lootable missile launcher or from those pirates here. So if we need a missile launcher, we can use this one. Come on. All those failing attempts. And here we go. Okay, and the last and final wreck for today. Salvaged it and looted, so we can delete all of those bookmarks. Then jump back to Yamagani, where we will probably call it a day. Let's dock here. We made like 3 million on the site and also increased our loyalty points to almost 1,500 for the Ministry of Internal Order. So I would call this a successful day. So let's drop all the loot and stash. So we got some components here. So all components, if I would reprocess them, they would give me about 20,000 titanium, which is not much, to be honest. It's like less than one turret in, less than one big weapon turret from a battleship, from Syndicate. but we have some compact batteries, which are always nice. We have a coprocessor, which is the first time I'm getting one of those modules. And we also get some missile launchers, which we haven't been able to get our hands on yet. So, thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope that you have enjoyed the time we have spent together. And yeah, see you next time on day 26. So, have a good night. Bye.